just read the translation for this song. To the Supreme Lord, whose form is the embodiment of eternal existence, knowledge and bliss, whose shark-shaped earrings are swinging to and fro, who is beautifully shining in the divine realm of Gokula, who, due to the offense of breaking the pot of yogurt that his mother was churning into butter, and then stealing the butter that was kept hanging from a swing, is quickly running from the wooden grinding mortar in fear of Mother Yashoda, but who has been caught from behind her, who ran after him with greater speed. To that Supreme Lord Sri Damodar, I offer my humble obeisances. Read this one, number 2. Come on.
Seeing the whipping stick in his mother's hand, he is crying and rubbing his eyes again and again with his 2 lotus hands. His eyes are filled with fear, and the necklace of pearls around his neck, which is marked with the 3 lines like a conch shell, is shaking because of his quick breath due to crying. To this Supreme Lord, Sri Damodar, whose belly is bound not with ropes but with his mother's pure love, I offer my humble obeisances. By such childhood pastimes as this, he is drowning the inhabitants of Gokula in pools of ecstasy, and is revealing to those devotees who are absorbed in knowledge of his supreme majesty and opulence, that he is only conquered by devotees whose pure love imbues with intimacy and is free from all conceptions of awe and reverence. With great love, I again offer my obeisances to Lord Damodar hundreds and hundreds of times.
O Lord, although you are able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray to you for the boon of impersonal liberation, nor the highest liberation of eternal life in Vaikuntha, nor any other boon which may be obtained by executing the 9 processes of bhakti. O Lord, I simply wish that this form of yours as Bala Gopal in Vrindavan may ever be manifest in my heart. For what is the use to me of any other boon besides this? O Lord, your lotus face, which is encircled by locks of soft black hair tinged with red, is kissed again and again by Mother Yashoda, and your lips are reddish like the bimba fruit. May this beautiful vision of your lotus face be ever manifest in my heart. Thousands and thousands of other benedictions are of no use to me.
O Supreme Godhead, I offer my obeisances unto you. O Damodar, O Ananta, O Vishnu, O my Master, O my Lord, be pleased upon me. By showering your glance of mercy upon me, deliver this poor ignorant fool who is immersed in an ocean of worldly souls and become visible to my eyes. O Lord Damodar, just as the 2 sons, Kuvera and Manigriva and Nalakavera, were delivered from the curse of Narada and made into great devotees by you in your form as a baby tied with a rope to a wooden grinding mortar. In the same way, please give me your own prema bhakti. I only long for this and have no desire for any kind of liberation.
O Lord Damodar, I first of all offer my obeisances to the brilliantly effulgent rope which binds your belly. I then offer my obeisances to your belly, which is the abode of entire universe. I humbly bow down to you, to your most beloved Srimati Radharani, and I offer all obeisances to you, the Supreme Lord who displays unlimited pastimes. Shri Shri Yashoda Damodar ki jai. So Hare Krishna, every day for the next 30 days, you can come to the temple mornings at 7 o'clock and evenings between 4:30 and 7:30 and offer a diva to their lordships, and we can sing this prayer which is known as a Damodar Ashtakam. And there's special blessings in this month that any little service that we do for the Lord, He takes great joy in it, and it says it multiplies 1,000 times. So that's why in our ISKCON world, in the Hare Krishna temples all over the world, this 1 month everybody is busy offering candles, doing extra bhakti, doing extra chanting, extra reading, and extra services possible. So please do take advantage of this month and try and come every day. If you can't come to the temple every day, Please offer a diva every day, morning and evening at your homes. Hare Krishna.
Namam Visharam Sachi Anandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Vrajamanam Yasoda Viyolukala Davamanam Aram Vishtamadam Tato Dutagopya Rudantam Muhurnetra Jugman Vijantam Karam Bhoja Jugmena Satam Kaletram Muhusa Sakam Padri Rekam Kaganta Stita Graevo Damodaram Bhakti Iti Krikshalilabir Ananda Kunde Sago Sangima Jantam Akyapayantam Tadi Yeshita Geshu Bhaktir Jitatam Punak Prematastam Sata Pritibande Param Deva Mukshannam Shanvadivam Gachanya Vriniham Varishanapivam Idam Teva Purnata Gopalamalam Sadame Manasya Virastam Kimanam Idante Mukham Bhojam Natyantalilair Britam Kuntalai Snigdai Ratais Chagopya Mohus Chumbitam Bimbaraktam Dharane Manasya Virastam Alam Lakshanavai Namo Deva Damodarananta Vishnu Rasida Prabodhuka Jalabhimanam Kripadisti Vrisyati Dinam Badalu Vihane Shamam Magya Edhyakshidrisha Uveratmajobadha Daiva Jadvan Dayamojito Bhakti Bhajo Kritoja Tatha Prema Bhakti Shakame Prajacha Namokshe Graho Mesti Damodareha Namaste Studamne Spuradititamne Dadi Yudara Yatha Vishwasadamne Namo Radhikaya Gadiya Priyaya Namo Nantalilaya Devaya Tuyam Anandarupam Rasatvindalam Gokule Vrajamanam Jasodaviyolukaladavamanam Param Vestanantyam Tato Vrutagopya Jasodaviyolukaladavamanam Param Vestanantyam Tato Vrutagopya Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namamishwaram Sachit Anandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Prajamanam Yasoda Biyolukala Param Rishcham Atyanta Todruja Gopya Namam Ishwaram Sachit Anandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Prajamanam Yasoda Biyolukala-davamanam Haram Risham Atyam Tato Druja Gopya Sakampadri Rehanka Kanta Sita Damodaram Bhakti-bhakam jitatvam Puna premathastam sattha vitibande Param deva mokshana mokshavadim va Achandyam praneham vareshadabhiha Idam te vapurnatha gopala balam Sadame manasya virastam kimanyai Namamishvaram Satchit Ananda Rupam Sadgundalam Gokule Brajamanam Yasoda Biyolukala Davamanam Param Visham Ajam Tato Dujagopya Idam te mukam bhojam adyanta nilaya Vitam kundalai snigdha raptaischa gopya Mohos-chompitam bimbarakta-dharam-me Manasya virastam mallam lakshalabhai Damodar Ananta Vishnu Prasidha Prabodhuka Chalapimagno Kripa Dristi Vristyati Dinam Bhatanu Vihane Shamamagyam Vedyakshi Drisya Pritocha. Tata prema bhaktim swakame prayaksha. Namokshe graho mesti namodareha. Namaste studamne spuradipti damne Adiyo dadayata vishvasya damne Namo Radhikaya Tvadiya Priyaya Namo Nandalilaya Devaya Tubhyam Namo Radhikaya Tvadiya Priyaya Namo Nandalilaya Devaya Tubhyam
Hello. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Bolo Gau Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna. Yeah, that's fine. Welcome everybody to Bhakti Vedanta Manor. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uttapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deen Bandhu Jagatpate Gopisha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radha Vrindavaneshwari Vrishvanu Sute Devi Pranami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatrubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. So today, most of you know, is the big first day of the month of. Yeah. So, and this is a very, very special month. And why is this month so special? It is said in the Padma Puran, of all plants, the sacred Tulsi is most dear to me. Of all months, Kartik is most dear. Of all places of pilgrimage, my beloved Dwarka is most dear. And of all days, Ekadashi is most dear. So this month is very, very dear to Kṛṣna. And why is this month so dear to Kṛṣna? Every month has a presiding deity. And the presiding deity for Kartik is Radharani. And Radharani, we all know, is very dear to Kṛṣna. So anything that we do in this month, it pleases Kṛṣna immensely. Now, how did it get this name Kartik this month? Kartik is the best and most glorious month, purest of pure, and it is particularly dear to Lord Kṛṣna because it's a month of Srimati Radharani. This month is full of love of the Lord towards his devotees, and any vow followed in this month, even a small one, brings tremendous results. The essence of Kartik Vrat is to satisfy Sri Radha Damodar with our more and better devotional service to them. Now, during Kartik months, there are two things that we mainly do. One that most of us just did, and what was that? Offering the candle, yeah. So two things we should do in Kartik month, which are the two main things: offering a candle every day, and the second one is listening to Krishna Katha. So during the Kartik month, millions of devotees worship Damodar Kṛṣna with ghee lamps and devotional bhajans, glorifying his playful childhood pastime of stealing yogurt. And traditionally, desiring to satisfy the Lordship, let's take this opportunity and accept this wonderful gift of the most merciful Kṛṣna. I mean, we all have heard of Christmas sale and bumper sale and everything. This month of Kartik is like a big bumper sale for the devotees. Everything you do gets multiplied 1,000,000 times. So the devotees take a lot of advantage of this month. So if you chant one round, you're getting the benefit of chanting millions of rounds. So make the most of this special month and do as much as you can. Now, firstly, I'm just going to say two things about why we should be listening to Krishna Katha in this month. A person will burn all sinful reactions and gain the fruit of 10,000 sacrifices for each day of Kartik spent in the delight of the scriptures. In fact, Madhusudana is not as pleased by sacrifices or by charity of cows and elephants as he is pleased by discourses from the scriptures during Kartik. And the second point is, O eminent sage, by hearing Hari Katha, one can transcend the distress accumulated in millions of births. By regularly trying to read Srimad Bhagavatam during this month, one gains the benefit of reading all 18 Puranas. Furthermore, during Kartik, a man should cultivate supreme devotion by living among Vaishnavas at the cost of giving up acts of piety and other prescribed duties. So we just said reading Srimad Bhagavatam is so important in this month. So if possible, if you can spend even 5 minutes, 10 minutes, read 2 lines, 4 lines, whatever time permits, but you're still going to benefit if you can read a little bit of the Bhagavatam every day and offer a lamp to Kṛṣṇa. Now, what are the glories of offering a lamp to Kṛṣṇa? When one offers a lamp during the month of Kartik, his sins in many thousands and millions of birth perish in half an eye blink. So the sins, not on one lifetime, not 2 lifetimes, it's millions of lifetimes that all your sins have vanished by just offering 1 lamp in the month of Kartik. So who would not offer it? Just 1 lamp pleases him so much. By offering a lamp during the month of Kartik, one attains a pious result 10 million times greater than the results obtained by bathing at Kurukshetra during a solar eclipse or bathing in the river Narmada during a lunar eclipse. So we don't have to travel anywhere in the world, just be sitting here, offering a lamp, and you're getting the benefit of being to all these holy places. A person who, during the month of Kartik, offers a lamp to Lord Keshava has performed all yagnas and bathing in all holy rivers. A person who offers a lamp to Lord Kṛṣṇa during Kartik attains the eternal spiritual world where there is no suffering. O King of Brahmanas, when someone offers him a lamp on the full moon day of the month of Kartik, Lord Kṛṣṇa, finding that he does not have sufficient money to repay that gift, gives himself in exchange for that lamp. All the results acquired by donating grains during Pitru Paksha or by distributing water in the hot months of Jeshta or Ashad are easily gained in the course of Kartik merely by reviving a lamp offered by someone else. And it even pleases our ancestors. The ancestors say, when someone in our family pleases Lord Keshava by offering him a lamp during month of Kartik, then by the mercy of the Lord who holds a Sudarshan Chakra in his hand, he will all attain liberation. O Narada, no sin exists anywhere in the 3 worlds that will not be purified by offering a lamp to Lord Keshava during Kartik. Now, all these points that I just mentioned, they are taken from the different Puranas and the scriptures. So I've just collated all the points which give us the importance of offering a lamp in the month of Kartik. There is one very interesting pastime in the Skand Puran about a rat that once burnt a ghee lamp, and by doing so, she achieved a rarely achievable human form. So the history of the mouse is that in a temple of Lord Vishnu, there was a mouse who was eating the ghee from the extinguished ghee lamps, which had been offered by others to him. And one day she felt hungry and she tried to eat ghee from a lamp that was not extinguished. And what happened? The wick got stuck between her teeth. And the mouse started jumping up and down in front of the Lord's deity. And of course, the mouse caught fire and had to leave her body. But because she was jumping up and down, Lord Vishnu accepted that as his arti and gave her liberation. So even something that is done unknowingly, just offering a lamp, would still have so much benefits. Now, the other things, now we discussed about offering the lamps, and we said about hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. So this month of Kartik, what we are doing here at the manor is, we are going to read pastimes of Kṛṣṇa from this Kṛṣṇa book. So this has all the pastimes from the Srimad Bhagavatam, and every day we will be reciting 1 chapter from this book. And today being the first class, we are reading the first chapter, that is the advent of Lord Kṛṣṇa. Why did Lord Kṛṣṇa appear on this planet is what is explained in this chapter. Once the world was overburdened by the unnecessary defense forces of different kings who were actually demons but were posing themselves as the royal order. At that time, the whole world became perturbed, and the predominating deity of the earth known as Bhumi went to see Lord Brahma to tell her of her calamities due to the demoniac kings. Bhumi assumed the shape of a cow and presented herself before Lord Brahma with tears in her eyes. She was bereaved and was weeping just to invoke the Lord's compassion. She related the calamitous position of the earth, and after hearing this, Lord Brahma became much aggrieved, and he at once started for the ocean of milk where Lord Vishnu resides. Lord Brahma was accompanied by all the demigods headed by Lord Shiva, and Bhumi also followed. Arriving on the shore of the milk ocean, Lord Brahma began to pacify Lord Vishnu, who had formerly saved the earthly planet by assuming the transcendental form of a bow. After all the demigods offered the Purusha Shukta prayers to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, they heard no response. Then Lord Brahma personally sat in meditation, and there was a message transmission from Lord Vishnu to Lord Brahma. Brahma then broadcast the message to the demigods. This is the system of receiving Vedic knowledge. The Vedic knowledge is received first by Brahma from the Supreme Personality of Godhead through the medium of the heart. Here also, in the same way, only Brahma could understand the message transmitted by Lord Vishnu, and he broadcast it to the demigods for their immediate action. What did Brahma tell him? What did Lord Vishnu tell Brahma to do? The message was thus: the Supreme Personality of Godhead would appear on the earth very soon, along with his supreme powerful potency, and as long as he remained on the earth planet to execute his mission of annihilating the demons and establishing the devotees, the demigods should also remain there to assist him. They should all immediately take birth in the family of the Yadu dynasty, wherein the Lord would also appear in due course of time. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, himself Kṛṣṇa, would personally appear as the son of Vasudeva. Before his appearance, all the demigods, along with their wives, should appear in different pious families in the world just to assist the Lord in executing his mission. The exact word used here is tat priyartham, which means the demigod should appear on the earth in order to please the Lord. In other words, any living entity who lives only to satisfy the Lord is a demigod. The demigods were further informed that Ananta, the plenary portion of Lord Kṛṣṇa, who is maintaining the universal planets by extending his millions of hood, would also appear on earth before Lord Kṛṣṇa's appearance. And we know who that is, that's Balram. So Balram appears before Kṛṣṇa. They were also informed that the external potency of Vishnu, Maya, with whom all the conditioned souls are enamored, would also appear by the order of the Supreme Lord just to execute his purpose. After instructing and pacifying all the demigods as well as Bhumi with sweet words, Lord Brahma, the father of all Prajapatis or progenitors of the universal population, departed for his own abode, the highest material planet called Brahmalok. Then, after some time, once upon a time, Vasudeva, the son of Surusena, just after marrying Devaki, was going home on his chariot with his newly wedded wife. The father of Devaki, known as Devaka, had contributed a sufficient dowry because he was very affectionate towards his daughter. He had contributed hundreds of chariots completely decorated with gold equipment. At that time, Kansa, the son of Ugrasen, in order to please his sister Devaki, had voluntarily taken the reins of the horses of Vasudeva's chariot and was driving. According to the custom of the Vedic civilization, when a girl is married, the brother takes the sister and brother-in-law to their home. Because the newly married girl may feel too much separation from her father's family, the brother goes with her until she reaches her father-in-law's house. While the bride and bridegroom were passing along the chariot, there were different kinds of musical instruments, conchas, bugles, drums, all playing like a nice concert. And suddenly, there was a miraculous sound vibrated from the sky, which specially announced to Kṛṣṇa, Kṛṣṇa, you are such a fool. You're driving the chariot of your sister and your brother-in-law, but you do not know that the 8th child of this sister will kill you. Now, Kṛṣṇa was the son of Ugrasen of the Bhoja dynasty, and he is said was the most demoniac of all the kings. On hearing this prophecy from the sky, he immediately caught hold of Devki's hair and was about to kill her with his sword. Vasudeva was astonished at Kṛṣṇa's behavior, and in order to pacify the cruel, shameless brother-in-law, he began to speak as follows with great reason and evidence. He said, my dear brother-in-law Kṛṣṇa, you are the most famous king of the Bhoja dynasty, and people know that you are the greatest warrior and valiant king. How is it that you're so infuriated that you're prepared to kill a woman who is your sister at the auspicious time of a marriage? Why should you be so afraid of death? Death is already born along with your birth. Vasudeva thus requested Kṛṣṇa not to be envious of his newly married sister. One should not be envious of anyone because envy is the cause of fear both in this world and the next, when one is before Yamraj, the Lord of punishment after death. Vasudeva appealed to Kṛṣṇa on behalf of Devki, stating that she was his younger sister, and he also appealed at an auspicious moment at the time of marriage. A younger sister or brother is supposed to be protected as one's child. The position is overall so delicate, Vasudeva reasoned, that if you kill her, it will go against your high reputation. But did it have any effect on Kṛṣṇa? No. Kṛṣṇa was still determined to kill Devki. Failing in his attempt to pacify Kṛṣṇa, Vasudeva then wondered, how do I protect my wife? And when there is an imminent danger, an intelligent person should first try and avoid the problem at hand. So Vasudeva is thinking, let me first save Devki, and later on, if there are children, I will see how to save them. He further thought, if in the future I get a child who can kill Kṛṣṇa, just as Kṛṣṇa is thinking, then both Devki and the child will be saved, because the law of providence is inconceivable. But now somehow or the other, let me save the life of Devki. Vasudeva, after deliberating on how to save his wife, began to speak to Kṛṣṇa with great respect, although Kṛṣṇa was the most skillful man. Sometimes it happens that a virtuous man like Vasudeva has to flatter a person like Kṛṣṇa, a most vicious person. That is the way of all diplomatic transactions. Although Vasudeva was deeply aggrieved, he smiled outwardly and addressed the shameless Kṛṣṇa as, my dear brother-in-law, please consider that you have no danger from your sister. You're awaiting some danger because you've heard a prophetic voice in the sky, but the danger is to come from the sons of your sister who are not present. And who knows, there may or may not be sons in the future. Considering all this, you're safe for now. Nor is there cause of fear from your sister. If there are any sons born of her, I promise I shall present all of them to you for necessary action. Kṛṣṇa knew the value of Vasudeva's word of honor, and he was convinced by his argument. For the time being, he desisted from killing his sister. I'm going to cut short the story because I'm conscious of the time. So later on, when Kṛṣṇa was returning home with his firstborn child, although he was pleased by the behavior of Kṛṣṇa, he could not believe in him because he knew that Kṛṣṇa was uncontrolled. So I'm just going to say the story. So then Kṛṣṇa decides not to kill Devki and he lets them go. But when the first child is born, he lets the child go. But then Narad Muni comes and he tells Kṛṣṇa that, what are you doing? You've let the child go. You don't know which child is the one who's going to kill you. So then Kṛṣṇa at once becomes alarmed and he says, okay, bring the child back, and he says, I'm going to kill the child. Now, this action of Kansa is difficult to understand. Kansa was made aware of his previous birth by the grace of Narada. Having now taken his birth in the Bhoja family, he decided to become the deadly enemy of the Yadu dynasty. Kṛṣṇa was going to take birth in that family, and Kansa was very much afraid that he would be killed by Kṛṣṇa, just as he had been killed in his last birth. He first of all imprisoned his father Ugrasen because he was the chief king among the Yadu, Bhoja and Adaka dynasties, and he also occupied the kingdom of Surasena, Vasudev's father. He declared himself the king of all such places. So we will stop here for today. This completes the first chapter from the Kṛṣṇa book, and the second chapter explaining more we will discuss tomorrow. So please come tomorrow, offer a lamp, and try and read the Bhagavatam at home if you can. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
So everybody please come here, right here in the front. This is called Damodar Ashtakam, prayer to the Lord Damodar. Today is the first day of the Damodar month. In this month, what devotional service you perform, it will multiply by 1,000 times. So I'll be distribute this to everybody. What is the prayer? And then you can sing.
Sisi Radha Damodar ki Namami Swaram Sati Ananda Rupa Lasakundalam Gokule Yashoda Biyoluka Lakavamana Paramistam Antata Sudhutyagona Yashoda Biyoluka Lakavamana Udanta Muhu Netram Mami Jantam Saram Bhoja Yukmena Satankanam Musus Basakampati Kanta Kanta Devam Damodaram Bhaktivadam Iti Dikshaliladis Ananda Kunde Swagosami Majantam Apyapayan Sita ne Shubhakta Jita